Yeah, the first one.
Okay. In figure 5.43, write all the pairs of supplementary angles.
Okay.
I didn't understand this because do we have to like find the sum of it, or do we have to do something else? I was getting confused between that.
Let me show you. Okay. Can you see?
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's 7 angles 7 and 2 and 1 and 8.
Very good. 7, 2 are supplementary angles.
And
That's a one pair of supplementary angles. 1 and 8 is one pair of supplementary angles. And anything else?
1 and 8. Angle 1 and 8.
Yes, 1 and 8. We already said that. Anything else?
I think 6 and 4.
No, 6 and 4 are not supplementary. 6 and 4, they are vertically opposite. Supplementary means when you add them, it gives you 180, right? Or you can say they're on a straight line. Two angles which are lying on a straight line. So look at the top part of the, wait, let me just see how I can. Wait a minute, Hiba.
Okay.
So if you can see this over here, which two angles are like over here, like in this one? You said 7 and 2 because they are lying on a straight line. Similarly, over here, any two angles that are adjacent to each other and lying on a straight line, like over here also they were adjacent. 5 and 3 are opposite, right? Name some angle which is like this, like something like this and this. Can you see any angles like that?
5 and 4.
Very good. 5 and 4.
But how?
But how? Okay. So if you look closely, okay. So just forget about everything else. Forget about these. Can you see 5 and 4?
Yeah.
Now in 5 and 4, are they lying on the same line? Do they make a linear pair?
Yes.
Yes. So that is why they are supplementary. Because see, the same reason why you said 7 and 2. The same reason why you said 1 and 8.
Because they are like in a straight line.
Yes, exactly.
So 6 and 3 are also in a straight line.
Yes, very good. So there are 4 pairs of supplementary angles. 7 and 2 are supplementary to each other. 1 and 8 are supplementary. 4 and 5 are supplementary, and 6 and 3 are supplementary. Got it?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you give me 1 minute to write it down?
Yes. Done? Okay.
Yeah.
Next.
In figure 5.50, OB is perpendicular to OA and angle BOC is equal to 49. Find AOD.
Okay. Yes. So were you able to do this? It looks a little tricky, but you just have to connect the links. Okay.
I didn't understand how OB is like perpendicular.
See, can you see this? Wait a minute. Let me get my pen. Okay, there it is. So you have. Okay. Can you see this? This is OB. Okay. This is OB. And OA is this. This is OA. They are telling you that they are perpendicular. The perpendicular means 90 degrees. Right angle.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, and they have even shown it. The symbol for a right angle is this. So for example, for normal angles, you put this symbol, right? The small arc. But if something
Yeah.
is a right angle, you will show it like this is an angle, right? You won't show it like this. Instead, you will show it like this. Okay.
Yeah.
So that is the meaning of perpendicular.
Wait, can you explain it again?
Okay. What do you want me to explain?
Like what you were just explaining now.
Okay. You want me to explain the whole thing?
Yeah.
See, perpendicular means
90 degrees.
right angle. Yes, 90 degrees. Okay. And they have shown this mark over here. Can you see?
Yeah.
This is the mark of 90 degrees. Any other angle, anything other than 90 degrees, you will show it with a small arc. Like over here, they have shown 49 degrees with a small arc. So 90 degree, you will show it with this mark. Okay.
Okay.
So they have shown that OB, they have given you that OB is perpendicular to OA. This much is clear.
Yes.
Shall we move forward?
Yes.
And BOC, angle BOC. So this angle over here, that is equal to, just a minute, Hiba. Okay.
Wait, how is perpendicular to OE? Sorry, OA.
Can you see that it's 90 degrees? Are you able to see that it's 90 degrees?
Yeah.
That's how it's perpendicular. Okay.
Okay, I understand.
And angle BOC is 49. So this angle BOC, this is 49 degrees. You have to find angle AOD, this one. How will you do that? That looks a little complicated, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like a reflex angle.
It's not a reflex angle. Look at it closely. They are not asking this whole thing. No. They are asking this AOD is this much. Is it more than 180? First tell me this angle from here to here. Is it more than 180? This one.
Yes.
It's more than 180. Look closely.
Yeah, 180 is like straight.
Hiba, we are not talking about this one right now. We are not talking about this. We are talking about AOD. See, if it was a straight angle, then it would have been till here, right? This angle would have been a straight angle. Or you can put it in another way. This angle would have been a straight angle. But we are not talking about this angle. We are talking about the small blue thing that they've marked, the blue arc, this one.
It is more than 180.
How about you bring a protractor and measure it?
Okay.
Do you have a protractor with you right now?
Yeah.
Good.
Measure
it on the screen itself. Wait. Yeah, now measure.
The screen is a little small because I'm using a phone right now.
Can you zoom in?
Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. It is in more than 180.
Sorry, what?
It is 180 degree. Like exactly 180.
Angle AOD. Did you
Yeah.
measure? Have you measured this thing,
No,
or have you measured AOD?
AOD. The one
AOD.
on the bottom.
Okay, let me show you.
I think I measured it in a wrong way.
Let me show you, Vibha. Just a minute, okay? Okay, I have to share another screen now. See, why am I not able to change this? Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep it here. Okay. This angle, I have to rotate my protractor. How do I rotate my protractor? Oops. Okay. Can you see this?
Yeah.
This is a very one sec. Let me figure out how this works. Why can't I just rotate my protractor? Oh, there you go. Okay. See, so I have to make this the base, okay? This has to be the base. So my OD is the base. Can you see it?
Yeah. Now, can you say it again?
Yeah, I'm gonna explain it again. Wait. Okay. Drag to rotate, drag to move. Okay. I have put this over here. I have to rotate my protractor in such a way. Where is this? Okay, so in such a way that it is lying on OD. Now measure this angle. Can you see this OA? Where is OA going? The angle, the line OA, or sorry, the ray OA. Can you see the ray OA?
Yeah.
Yeah, where is it pointing? Which number is it pointing?
140 degree.
Yes. So it is 140 degree. Did you understand how we measure angles now?
Yeah. Can you show another example?
Another
If you
example
can.
of measuring angles.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Let's say we want to measure this BOC. Can you see angle BOC?
Yeah.
How much is the measure of angle BOC given in the question?
49.
49.
Degree.
So we are going to measure this BOC. Okay. I'm going to rotate it in such a way that this 0 degree, the 0 degree line should coincide with my
C.
Yes, OC. Okay. Can you see where the OB is going? It is between 50 and 40. It is almost like it's very, very close to 50, but it's not
Yeah, so
exactly
it's
50.
49.
Yes, so it's 49. Did you understand now?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to do one more example of this?
Sure.
Hmm?
Sure.
Okay. Which one do you want to which angle do you want to find out of all of these that's given over here?
COA.
Okay, fine. COA. So I am keeping this vertex over this one, right? This vertex, I have to keep it on O.
Do we have
Okay.
to keep it at the last alphabet? Like since it's COA, we have to keep it at A.
You can keep it at C also. You can
keep
see. You
it
can keep
anywhere.
it at A.
You
What?
can keep it. You can keep it anywhere.
Not anywhere. See, when you're measuring an angle using a protractor, this vertex of the protractor, can you see? It's making a right angle over here. This one, the vertex which is right at the center of the protractor. Can you see it? So this thing you are supposed to keep at the vertex of the angle. What is the vertex of the angle COA?
O.
O.
O and
So,
A.
yeah. No. A is not a vertex. O is the vertex, right? So vertex matches with vertex. So you have to keep O on top of, you have to keep this on top of O, so that the vertex is exactly on top of O. Fine?
Yeah.
Now this line, these two ends of the protractor, either it should coincide with OA as it is coinciding with OA over here, or it should coincide with OC. So if you want to coincide it with OC, we can do that as well. So this thing, the 0 degrees over here, you can see 0 degrees and 180, that should coincide with OC. So here it's coinciding with OC. Okay, you can do either of them. Either it should coincide with OC or with OA. So if you choose OC, then you will look at this angle.
139.
No, it's not 139. See, when you are just take a look at this angle, no? Does it look like an acute angle or a obtuse angle? COA. Angle COA. Acute angle. So you will now look at which acute angle you will look at. Either you will look at the readings on top or the readings at the bottom. So acute angle means it is obviously going to be somewhere close to 40, not 140. Okay, why there are two is because now see over here you are seeing the black readings, right? The readings which are in black. But if you were to see the readings which were in blue, let me just show you. Then when you have the protractor aligned with OA, then you will read the blue readings. Are you understanding?
No.
Okay, see, the rule is this: when you measure with a protractor, when you are measuring the angle that is in that means the opening of the angle, like this is the vertex of the angle and on the right hand side is the opening of the angle. When you measure it like that, you have to read the readings which are down. Okay, because obviously see it's starting from 0, 10, 20, 30, right? So if your angle was 0 degrees, it would be pointing over here, right? But if you are to measure the angle in which the vertex is on the right hand side and the opening of the angle is on the left hand side, then you will measure from the readings which are on top.
The black one?
Yeah, the black one. See, you don't have to remember this rule. It's just, you just have to use your common sense at that time. What is our common sense tell us? That obviously this is an acute angle, so it cannot be 140 degree. It doesn't make any sense, right? So it will be close to 40 degrees. So which of these two readings seems more likely to you, something that makes more sense to you, then you will read that. Okay, so which one, how much does it look like? It looks a little more than 40, right?
Yeah.
So it's actually 41 degrees. Fine.
Yeah, it is 41. So if it was, so it if the vertex was on the right, so we would use the black topping.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you show an example?
Okay. Take a look at angle BOC. Okay. Are you seeing angle BOC?
Yeah.
I have aligned it with OB. Now we are seeing which one are we seeing? We are seeing the one between 40 and 50. We are seeing the black reading, because very clearly we can clearly see that it is an acute angle.
Yeah.
Is it clear now?
Yes.
Shall we move on with the question?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, so we were talking about angle AOD. So you have to find angle AOD. Okay. All right. So what can you do? So you know what you have to do, Hiba? You have to just ask yourself, what all information do I have? I have two pieces of information over here. One thing I know is that this whole angle is 90 degrees. So I'm just going to make a different diagram for you so that it becomes clear. Okay, like this you have. Oh, wait, let me just make it over here. Fine. You have, this is 90 degrees. Are you following me?
Yes.
This is 90. And in between you have this one ray. And I am telling you that this thing is 49. So can you tell me what the rest of it will be? The remaining part of the 90 degrees? This part, can you tell me what this one will be?
Do we have to make it like complementary?
Yes, they are complementary. We don't have to make it complementary. They already are complementary. Angle BOC,
So it will be
this
90
one.
minus 49.
Yes, very good. And angle COA are complementary, right? 90 minus 49, and that is?
41.
41. Yes, 41 degrees. Where did my, yeah. So it's 41 degrees. Okay. So one thing we know, one thing we just found out, that is at this angle, angle COA is equal to 41 degrees. Okay, so now we have three pieces of information. Or basically you can say that we used these two pieces of information to find the third piece of information, and that is going to help us towards our goal. What is our goal? To find AOD. Angle AOD. Now, if you
AOD.
carefully look at angle AOD and angle, what's its name? COA. These two. Angle COA is over here. This is angle COA. And your angle AOD is this one. Does it look like something?
Yes.
What is it?
Alternative.
No. What is CD? Can you tell me what is CD? This is C, by the way, and this is D. What is CD?
They are straight angles.
Yes. No. CD is a straight line. CD is a line, right? And if you have a line, if you have a line going like this, okay, and you have two angles over here, what do these two make? They make a, hint is in the word line. Sorry?
Linear pair.
Yes, they make a linear pair. So if they make a linear pair, what does that mean?
It is adjacent
Right, they are
angles that
adjacent
are
and
supplementary.
supplementary. So that means if one of them is 41 degrees, what will the other one be?
180 minus 41.
Exactly, 180 minus 41. So can you please find that out? What is 180 minus 41?
Yeah. 131.
131.
Yeah.
Think again. 180 minus 41. It's 139, right, Hiba?
How?
How? What is 10 minus 1?
9.
Yeah. So it's 139, right?
We have to subtract 41 from 180, right?
Yes, yes. That's what I've done.
But 0 minus 1 is 1. Oh no, it's 9.
Hiba? Okay. You got it? Your doubt
Yeah.
is clear? Okay, good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, don't make these silly mistakes in your exam, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So this is 139 degrees. So what is our angle AOD?
139.
Very good. So that is what we had to find, right? Find angle AOD.
Yes.
If you want, you can write this down.
Yeah, I'm writing.
If you want, you can rotate your phone into landscape mode. That would be more convenient for you.
Okay.
When the images are vertical, then you can rotate it back to your portrait mode. When the images are horizontal, like in this case, then you can rotate your phone to landscape mode again. That would be more convenient.
Okay. We can move to the next question.
All right. Next
Should we
question.
read?
Yeah.
3 lines A, B, C, D, and E, F intersect each other at O. If angle AOE is equal to 50 degree and angle DOB is equal to 40 degree, find COF. Angle COF.
Yes. So I think you can do this, Hiba. I think you got it. You can do this. Come on. So do one thing. We'll do it together. You just think, okay? Think out loud. Think to yourself. Okay, so this is 30. What can we do? There's a lot of possibilities. You have to choose the right possibility to make it happen.
They look like they're vertically opposite.
30 and 40 are vertically opposite? No. Hiba, what is vertically opposite to 30? Take a look at 30 degrees angle, okay? It is being formed by this line and this line. Which is the other angle that is being formed by these two lines?
40.
Hiba, see again. These two red lines, okay? These angle 30 degrees is being formed by these two red lines. Which is the other angle that is being formed by these two red lines? Can you name it?
DOE. So DOB.
DOB is being formed by these two red lines.
No.
Then which angle is being formed by these two red lines?
AOE.
AOE is 30 degree, which is the other angle that's being formed by these two red lines.
There is no other angle.
There's an angle that's opposite to that 30 degrees.
COF.
COF is this, bacha.
I didn't understand.
Okay. Hiba, I'm asking. Okay, for 1 second, just okay, let's do this. So just take a look at 30 degree, okay? Which one is vertically opposite angle of 30 degrees? For that, if there's a lot of angles, you might get confused. So what can we do? We will see what are vertically opposite angles. You have you have two lines that are intersecting, right? Two lines.
Yeah.
See, the same two lines are forming angles that are opposite to each other. Okay, they are opposite. The same two lines. Can you tell me which two lines are? Can you name the two lines which are forming this angle, the 30 degree angle? Can you please name them?
Angle
No, which two lines are forming this angle?
EF.
Right, line EF and
AB.
right, line AB. Can you look at these two lines on the other side? The other side of 30 degrees. The other side of 30 degrees.
CD.
No, the same two lines. Forget about all the other lines over here. Or let me help you out.
Yeah,
Wait.
EF and AB.
Wait, Hiba. Now, can you see these two lines? Are they forming any other angle that is exactly opposite to that 30 degree angle? Are they forming any other angle?
No.
No. What is this then?
It is like a linear pair.
How are they linear pair? They are vertically opposite, right? They are being formed by two lines that are intersecting. Like over here.
What was your question?
My question was, which is the other angle that is being formed by these two lines? EF, look at it, EF, this line, EF, and the line AB. They are forming this angle also, right?
Yeah. AOB and EOF.
What is the name of the angle? What is the name of this angle?
EOF.
EOF? What is this?
B.
What is this?
BOA.
What is this?
F.
What is the name of this angle? This angle.
BOF.
Did you understand it now?
No.
Yes, Hiba?
No.
Okay, what did you not understand?
How did you get BOF and not BOA?
Bacha, what is BOA? BOA means this angle. BOA means you are going from B, then O, then A. BOA, therefore, it becomes this angle, the straight angle, which is 180 degrees. We are not talking about that angle, are we?
Yeah.
We are talking about, wait, you have to find angle COF, right? Okay. See, what is vertically opposite angle for, just take a look at this, okay? These two lines, right? Forget about the third line for now. Look at these two lines. Your 30 degree is this one. Then what is the vertically opposite angle of this angle? It is this angle. What is the vertically opposite angle for angle AOE?
BOE.
BOE. What is BOE? BOE is this. How is it vertically opposite to this one? This one. This is the angle that is vertically opposite. What does opposite mean? Opposite means, for example, Hiba, let's say you are giving your address to someone, okay? You will say opposite to my house, there is a hospital or there is a park or whatever. What does opposite mean? That they are facing each other. They are right, opposite to each other. Did you understand now?
Yeah.
So, fine. Again, what is the vertically opposite angle of? Now I will name it and you have to tell me which is the vertically opposite angle for that. What is the vertically opposite angle for angle BOD? Angle BOD is which one? BOD. That means this angle. This angle.
AOE.
AOE. Hiba, AOE is this angle. Is it vertically opposite to that? Opposite? Do they look opposite to each other?
No.
Opposite of this is this, right?
So it will be COF.
COF is this one. We are talking about this one.
AOC.
Yes. Yes, AOC. Okay. One more. Hiba, what is the vertically opposite angle of angle COF? What is the vertically opposite angle of this?
EOD.
Very good. EOD. Excellent. So now you are getting it. Okay. Hiba, now the question. Let's read the question. They are saying they want you to find angle COF. How can you find angle COF? There is one way of doing that. That is if we find its vertically opposite angle. Okay. What does that mean? It means that sorry about that. Vertically opposite angle of this angle. That means you have to just focus on this line and this line. Can you see they are vertically opposite angles of each other?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you have to find angle COF. To find angle COF, one thing that we can do is now pay close attention. If you want, you can zoom in. See, this is 30, this is 40. Now, if you just look at, wait a minute. If you just forget about everything and just look at these three, can you see three angles now?
Yeah.
Can you see three angles?
Yeah.
Now, can you tell me what do you think this third angle will be, the middle angle? What do you think it will be?
Which angle can you see again?
Angle EOD.
Can you repeat the question?
What do you think angle EOD will be?
90 degree.
Why do you think it will be 90? Just because it looks like 90?
No, because the sum of 30 and 40 is 90.
The sum of 30 and 40 is 90. Think again. What is the sum of 30 and 40?
It's not 90.
Then?
It is a 70.
Very good. So this plus this is 70. Then what is the middle angle going to be?
70 degree.
Okay. See, when you add these three angles, what do you get?
70.
What do they make? Like, are they all lying on a line or not? These three angles. Are they lying on a line? On the same line? Yes?
Can you
Hiba?
the angles? It's not clear for me.
What?
Can you again mark down that angles?
Okay, I would suggest you zoom in your screen, okay? This is 30 degree. This is 40 degree. My question to you is, when you add these three angles, what will you get? Remember the fact that all three of them are lying on the same line. These are angles on the same line. Yes?
180 degree.
Yes. So when you add all three of them, you get 180. So basically 30 plus 40 plus, let's say this angle is x. Okay. 30 plus 40 plus x gives you 180. So 30 plus 40 is what? 70, right? So 70 plus x gives you 180. Then can you please tell me what is x?
Yeah. Wait a minute. 7. 110.
Yes. So x turns out to be
110 degree.
110 degrees. Okay. Now, can you find out the vertically opposite angle of EOD? Basically, angle COF. Can you find out angle COF? What will angle COF be?
180.
No. See, Hiba.
110
These
minus.
no. Hiba, look here. Can you see this X
Yeah.
in orange? Can you tell me, just now we discussed this, that this angle and this angle are vertically opposite angles, right?
Yeah.
So if they are vertically opposite angles, then they will be vertically opposite angles are equal. Remember?
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yes. Don't forget this, okay? This is a very important result. So this will also be angle COF. They've asked you to find angle COF. What will it be? Angle COF. Angle COF will be
How are vertically opposite angle equal?
okay. Let me show you. We have discussed this in our previous in one of the classes.
Because they are symmetrical.
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I don't know where how I showed it to you. Wait. Wait. Wait it out.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna just share my screen. New share now. Are you able to see this?
Yeah.
Okay. Look at these two angles. Okay. Let me just. I'm keeping on changing these. Are you seeing what they're all becoming? Can you see opposite pairs?
Yeah.
Look at opposite pairs. Okay. Opposite ones. 67, 67. 113, 113. Opposite ones are equal. And that's always going to be the case. Just like I explained to you that, like we saw in real life also, you have scissors, right? When you increase the extent of the plates, the distance between the handles will also increase, right? The angle between the handles will also increase. Similarly, you have other things like, for example, if you're using chopsticks, or if you're using any such thing that has two lines that are intersecting, they will make four angles, and two of them are going to be opposite to each other, right? Opposite and opposite. So vertically opposite angles, you will find that they are equal. And if you like do this thing, if you add up these two angles which are adjacent to each other, so over here you have two possibilities. Either the out of the four angles, if you take up any two angles, right? These you have four angles over here. Pick any two angles. Either they will be opposite to each other or they will be adjacent to each other. Do you agree with this?
Yeah.
Right. So if they are adjacent to each other, then you can clearly see that they are supplementary. If you take a look at this 110 and 70, they are supplementary. And if you take a look at the angle that is opposite to 110, that is also 110 degrees, right? So vertically opposite angles are equal. Now is it clear, Hiba?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So yeah, now they're asking you what is angle COF. Can you please tell what is angle COF? You just found it out. You just found it. What is angle COF?
110.
Yes, it is 110 degrees. Is it clear till here, Hiba?
Yes.
Yes. Pakka?
Yeah.
Okay. Now next question.
Shade. Okay.
Yeah, please read it.
Measures in degrees of two complementary angles are two consecutive even integers. Find the angles.
Okay. Did you understand this question?
Yeah, I understood it, but I don't know what this consecutive means.
Consecutive means. See, consecutive means, for example, if I say two integers are consecutive, that means, for example, 4 and 5. They are consecutive integers or consecutive natural numbers or whole numbers, whatever. Fine. Consecutive integers. If I say 4 and 6, these are two consecutive even integers.
Okay, so
Okay. If I say, for example, just one more example, 11 and 13, these are two consecutive
integers.
odd integers. And I'm going to give you one more example. Wait. Two consecutive prime numbers, if I say, then for example, 5 and 7, they are two consecutive prime numbers. But anyway, so one thing that we learn about even integers or odd integers. So if I say let us consider any two consecutive integers. So if one of them is x, we don't know what they are, right? We don't know what the consecutive integers are. So if one of them is x, then the other one will be, if this is x, then what is the other one?
5x.
Yes, Hiba?
5x.
No. If the first one, if you call this x, what is the other one?
2x.
It is x plus 1, isn't it?
Yeah, so 2x.
Isn't it x plus 1? How is it 2x? See, if your x is, let's say 3, okay? If your x is 3, this is your x, okay? And what will your 2x be? Your 2x will be 6. How are they consecutive integers?
3 multiplied by 2. No. Yeah, they are consecutive.
What? Which is consecutive?
3 and 6.
3 and 6 are consecutive. You know, what did I just tell you about consecutive? Consecutive means write one after the other. Like 3 and 4 are consecutive. 4 and 5 are consecutive. 5 and 6 are consecutive. 6 and 7 are consecutive.
So
3 and
what
6
will
are
it
not
mean?
consecutive.
So what do we call it then?
If one of them is x, if you have two consecutive integers, one of them is x, then the other one will be x plus 1. Now you can put anything into these two places and you will get the correct answers. For example, if you want to find, if I say 1 is 21, then what is the other consecutive integer? What is the consecutive integer for 21? That means
23.
23. What is 21 plus 1, Hiba?
22.
22, right? What are we talking about over here? We are talking about consecutive integers. That means that the ones that are they just come right one after the other. Okay? Like 5, 6, 9, 10. They are two consecutive integers. Did you get it, Hiba?
Yeah.
Akka?
Yes.
See,
How
if I'm
is-
talking about what?
How is 4 and 6 consecutive even numbers?
Okay.
Even integers.
Before coming to consecutive even numbers, let us just talk about consecutive integers. Okay? Consecutive numbers. We are not talking about even or odd over here. Okay, in this case, we are only talking about they have to be consecutive. Consecutive means they come right out one after the other. So if I am saying two consecutive numbers, then if one is x, then the other one will be x plus 1, right? For example, 5 and 5 plus 1, which is 6, right?
Yeah.
29, 30, 34, 35. Got it?
Yeah.
So this is the meaning of two consecutive integers or two consecutive numbers. If I'm talking about three consecutive numbers, can you tell me what the third one will be? X plus 2, right?
Yeah.
What is 5 plus 2?
7.
7.
And 31 and 36.
Yeah. Right? So these are three consecutive numbers. 5, 6, 7, 29, 30, 31, 34, 35, 36. So did you get it?
Yeah.
What is the meaning of consecutive? Okay. Now let's talk about what do we mean by consecutive even numbers. Okay, so since we are talking about even numbers, you will forget about all other numbers. That means you will forget about all the odd numbers. So if you start writing all the even numbers, why? Because we are talking about even numbers over here. Forget about consecutive, we will come to that later. But right now, let's just talk about even numbers. Can you name them?
Yeah.
Starting
1,
1 is
3,
an even number.
sorry, 2,
2, 4.
6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18,
Okay,
20.
that's it. Okay, and so on. Two consecutive even numbers means that, now listen to this carefully. From this list, now this is gonna go on forever. From this list, take any two that are next to each other. Consecutive means next to each other, or right after the other, right? One after
Yes.
the other. So 4 and 6, they are consecutive even numbers. They're not consecutive numbers. They're not consecutive numbers, right? But they
Yeah.
are consecutive even numbers. Why are they not consecutive numbers? Because 4 and 6, they have 5 in between when we're talking about numbers in general. But if we are talking only about even numbers, then we will say, yes, they are consecutive even numbers. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can also say 8 and 10
Okay.
are
So,
consecutive even numbers.
yes, 8 and 10 are also consecutive even numbers. Now, if let's say you have two consecutive even numbers, okay, and one of them is x, then what will the other be? Look at it carefully. If this is x, then what is the difference between these two?
X plus
If
2x.
this is x,
Sorry,
x
x
plus
plus
2.
2.
Very good. X plus 2. Okay. Two consecutive even numbers are going to be x and x plus 2. Okay.
Okay.
Now let's go to the question. It says, there are two complementary angles. Can you repeat the question, please?
Yeah. Measures in degrees of two complementary angles are two consecutive even integers. Find the angles.
Okay. So what does that mean? That x,
We can
okay,
take
one angle is
any.
x.
We can take any even consecutive number.
You can't just take any of them. You will say let the two angles be, or you will say
X.
let one of the angles, yes, be x. Then the other one will be
2x. Sorry.
2x.
No. 90 minus x.
Okay, it will be 90 minus x. Let's keep that aside. But they are saying they are consecutive, right? Consecutive even integers, right? What does the question say? They are two consecutive even integers.
How do you
Hiba,
find the value of another number?
what?
How do we find the value of the other number?
You don't find the value yet. You just say let one of the angles be x. Then the other one will be x plus 2. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then when you, now since they are complementary, that means x plus 2 gives you what?
Is equal to
They are complementary, Hiba.
90 degree.
Yes. Okay, just a sec. Okay, so what does the left hand side become? We have to end the class then. Okay.
Right now.
What does, yeah, just after this question, what does the left hand side become?
X minus. Sorry, x plus.
What is x plus x, Hiba?
2x.
2x. So 2x plus 2 is equal to 90.
Yeah, so it will -2 on both sides. And then
-2 on both sides. So 2x is equal to 90 minus 2. And that is
88. And then
88.
x is equal to 44.
X is equal to 44 degrees. Then what is the other angle going to be?
90 minus 44.
Instead of doing, yeah, that is also right, but an easier way of doing that would just be, it is a consecutive number, right? Even consecutive even number.
Yeah.
Then the other angle will be
40